Good evening gamers and happy Independence Weekend. This is Super Games Week, bringing you the biggest stories of the past 7 days. Don Mattrick, the head of interactive entertainment at Microsoft, is stepping down from his role and taking up a new position as CEO of Zynga, the Facebook game powerhouse that has faced falling revenue and large-scale layoffs in the past year. While E3's Xbox One failure after failure seemed to force Mattrick's departure, it's likely that the decision was made before E3. But why Zynga? Why would Mattrick jump ship to an equally hole-filled one?
I can't do this anymore. I've got to work for a company that respects gamers, a company that doesn't try to extort as much money as possible, a company that creates deep, meaningful experiences, like Zynga!
Reports say Microsoft is commencing a major restructure of the company's senior management, so there may not be a direct replacement for Mattrick's role. The head of the hardware division, which includes the Xbox and the Microsoft Surface tablet, is set to be taken by the head of Windows, Julie Larson-Green, because we all know how well Windows is doing. It has been revealed that Don Mattrick's first-year salary at Zynga will total a whopping $19 million, with an additional $5 million sign-on bonus. This all seems a little much from a company who recently announced that they were going to be laying off 500 employees, and whose founder recently lowered his salary to $1. So we took to the streets to find out people's reaction to Don Mattrick's salary.
Well, it's just not right, is it? I mean, I'm up at 5 o'clock every day, sorting out my corn, and Mattrick's just there doing all the internet stuff, isn't it? It's just like feet in the air.
Salary is just another tool of the patriarchy. Don Mattrick needs to check his privilege.
Who's to say that someone who grows potatoes shouldn't be earning more than a guy who runs a multi-million-pound company? No one. That's who.
Yo, that's just capitalism for you. That's why we've got to occupy Redmond.
In other news, Double Fine's point-and-click, crowd-funded adventure Broken Age will be released in 2 parts, one in January 2014 and one later in the year. This is later than originally planned, but after their $400,000 goal ballooned to a massive $3 million total, the scope of the game grew. Speaking of release dates, No More Heroes creators' hyper-stylized sword-fighting action game is set for release August 30th. Coming from Suda51, the game features monster-like terrorists and an almost incomprehensible story, but this time it looks a little more conventional than his previous title, Killer 7. And that's the news for this week. Stay tuned for this weekend when we'll have a laid-back chat about it all. Remember to give us a couple of likes and comments, and see you next week. See you next time. Bye!